Right, so here we are in Cannes, sunny Cannes, and I'm with the Sirena 58. Saw the 64 in Dusseldorf, lovely boat, and wanted to see the 58 here, the smaller brother or sister, and here she is. So as you can see at the back we have high-low platform, got a big Williams tender on there, and also entrance into the crew cabin. Kind of carefully stepping forward, hopefully not fall in. Ooh, there we go. So a little crew cabin in here, quite a tight berth, mostly storage. There is a little bathroom in there as well, so if you wanted to you could use that as a sort of day toilet if you're enjoying the bathing platform, and you could almost create a beach club, which is the buzzword at the moment. Every boat should have a beach club. So a little shower on there and the toilet, and you've suddenly got a beach club. Walking up the stairs, you've got stairs on both sides of the transom, as you can see, port and starboard. And this is an absolutely huge cockpit space here. You can see a number of people on here, access to the engine, and that also gives you kind of lazarette space as well. So here we are in the engine bay of the Sirena 58. You'll have to forgive, and it's not a particularly easy space to film in, but quite a lot of space. You know, there's good space around the engines. These are the smaller Cat engine options. They got two options. A larger one will be the 12.9s, but loads of space. You know, you've got a good lazarette space in here. Nice, clearly laid out. Air conditioning unit over there. Got access to the stern gear down there. Fuel separators. Looking on the port side, big generator on there, obviously fire suppressant there, the other engine. And this boat's also fitted with the Seakeeper gyro, and that sits underneath there. So even with a gyro in it, you know, there's good space to walk around. Obviously slightly crouched, but you know, that's to be expected. Checker plate on there. You've got various pumps underneath there for the aircon and engine inlets and so on. So storage as well down there. Big table, and turning round, and you can see patio entrance doors into the aft galley, and also Flybridge stairs. Let's wander into the galley area inside the boat. This is quite a nice big space. When you see the boat from the outside, it's quite deceptive. It almost looks quite small in here, but I think that's because of the fairly large beam, sort of semi-displacement type hull. Good beam on there, and when you come inside, it's actually quite a nice space. Helm position and the saloon, and then we have a aft galley, good size. And one of my pet hates is aft galleys that don't have full-size fridge freezer. Look at this, no production value spared here by glorious assistant. And that's a lovely, in this case it's actually a very large cooler. You could put a fridge freezer in there. I think that's a standard fitment, it's a fridge freezer, but there's no problems there at all. Helm position, nice clear vision. It's not a Portuguese bridge, but it's vertical windows, so it gives you a lovely clear panoramic view up ahead. You can just see, if you're looking carefully, a bit of forward seating, which we'll have a look at. Then you've got a side door on the starboard side there, nice full-size door, and a good door. It's stainless steel, electronically locked, so it's not a sort of cheap and nasty job. I hadn't actually really heard of Sirena. It turns out that Sirena have been building boats for other companies, notably Azimut, and the quality build is really lovely. Glass fibre is fantastic. Now, one of the options you can have on the 58 is you can have a master cabin forward with stairs going down straight into the master cabin. In this case, it's a more conventional layout, so you have a VIP forward, a third cabin, and then an aft master, which is full beam. But the sort of residual, the leftover part of not using those stairs is you get these massive lockers on the front end. So you've got one either side. There's also actually another locker under the front there, and some nice mooring gear on there, good windlass. Some nice cleats to tie onto, and then a forward anchor which sits proud there. And then looking back at the boat, you can see the Flybridge will pop up there. This particular boat's got the hardtop on it. You can also go for a bimini cover. I'm into two minds on the hardtops. I know they're very, very fashionable. Visually, maybe they make the boat look top heavy, I don't know, but they're certainly really nice in terms of the shade. But we'll have a little look at that as we get up there. Little pop-up lights there on either side. And you've got the option of putting a cover on the top as well. And again, walking down on the port side now, these really are lovely walkways. You know, if you're used to a Flybridge boat, you're kind of hanging on for grim death. And Sharon's walking down there, and she's normally kind of doing the ropes and the fenders, and you know, you feel really secure. I know it's something she likes. Got a transom door on both sides on these, again, lovely stainless steel work on there. Some lockers in there for ropes and fenders. You've got a winch on there, which is a power rotating winch or powered winch. Again, good sturdy cleats, fair leads on there as well. Stainless steel work, really, really nice. As you can say, more stainless steel supporting the Flybridge. I'm going to pop up to the Flybridge, and then after the Flybridge we'll go down below and to have a look at the accommodation. So here we are up on the Flybridge. First thing that you can see obviously is the helm position, and it's a good size helm position. I wasn't sure about the layout of the helm position when I first saw the boat. Second viewing, it's probably not as bad. I was probably being a little bit harsh on it. And again, it's customizable. One of the things that Sirena will do, because they're sort of builders of the boat and they make a lot of the components themselves, is there is scope for changing bits. So if there's something you didn't like, then you could potentially have it changed. Forward there, sunbathing. Large seat, you'll certainly take probably 6-8 people comfortably around that seat. And then on the aft end of the Flybridge, you've got a huge space, very open. Again, different people are going to do different things with this. You could put jet ski tender up here. I think personally, I'd probably go for freestanding furniture. You know, 2-3 sun lounges on here. You've got a really nice shower as well, kind of like a range shower type arrangement in the radar arch, and then also barbecue. And you could put drinks, coolers, ice makers, whatever underneath there if you wanted to. So we're going to descend down the stairs now to the lower accommodation. Nice handrails on the right hand side there. We will go, let's go forwards. So this is the VIP rather than the master. Fantastic head. I'm 6'2", and I've got loads of space. You'd get I suspect it's 6'6", 6'8" head space, somewhere around there. Nice big windows, and then moving round, and we have wardrobe space, and we've got ensuite bathroom in there. So tube shower, quite nice. I like the tube showers because they don't put water all around the bathroom. Some of the bathrooms, when you use the shower, you find that you're going to spray the whole place with water, but this is really, really nice. So that's not the case here. And then coming back out here, so this is a little day head in here, and it also serves the third cabin as well. You'll have to forgive, it's not ideal. There you go, little toilet, and let's say day head. And if I come through here to the Jack and Jill part of it, we've now got the third cabin. In this instance, this is a twin cabin in here, sorry, a double cabin in here. You could have a twin. Again, they'll customise it to however you want. I quite like that with a double. I think that's it's a nice, you know, if someone's in here as a third cabin, it's definitely not a, you know, sort of poor relation in a third cabin boat. And then wandering back, this is where the magic happens. This is the master cabin, full beam master cabin. Again, absolutely fantastic headspace. At 6'6", sorry, 6'2" rather, I'm not in any way, shape or form cramped. On the port side there, we've got storage, wardrobes and dressing table. Got storage under the bed there. More wardrobe space on the port side, just in there. Again, drawers in there. In this case, a little sort of bench seating area there for getting changed and so on. And then looking backwards, the master bathroom. Massive sink in there. Again, tube shower, so you really can use this. I mean, we kind of use showers on a boat quite a lot, and very often, as I say, if you turn the whole bathroom into a shower, you end up having to clean the blinds and so on, which is a real nuisance. Got Tecmar sanitation on this particular one. This is freshwater toilets, and really quite nice. So, what a great boat. I mean, it's, as I say, a 58 foot, and it's a slightly unusual kind of styling boat. It's not a sort of sleek Flybridge, if you will, but I think, you know, a pretty serious boat. They're claiming a top speed with sort of good conditions, perfect conditions of you know, 26, 27 knots, something in that order. Obviously a little bit of growth on the hull, and real world people inside it, you're going to be a little bit less than that, but it's not a, you know, 9, 12, 14 knot boat. It's got some good power and also some good range. It's got 3,800 litre fuel tanks in there, so you're genuinely going to get you know, be able to use the thing. So yeah, there you go, Sirena 58. What a great boat. As you can see there, the Sirena 64 behind it. We're going to have a quick look at that now, but this for me at Cannes, a real standout boat. You know, it's just, you feel as though you're buying a little ship, and I know it's something that a lot of people say when they're looking around these boats, but you know, at the shows, but this really does. You know, those side decks, those safe gunnels, nice teak capping, great boat. So there you go, Sirena 58.